Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Retro G1 40th Anniversary Blaster in Steeljaw. You can see him there in front of the box. Go ahead and put them off to the side real quick. And yet that box is very, we're back to, well, more traditional G1 box. It has a big old 40 years thing, 1984, 2024 thing. Autobot Blaster and Steeljaw. You got 8+, their old Hasbro logo. You got the nice old artwork there of the two of them. You got Transformers up here, more than meets the eye and all that stuff. You got the kind of the basic instructions, although they're actually very basic for this guy. Of course, you got some product shots on this side. You got some on this side, same ones on this side. You got some stuff on the bottom, including some copyrights or some information, all that stuff back down here. And back here, of course, you have the original, the 85, toy gallery thing. And all this little bio, there's a world of constant change where things out with the team is the world of the Transformers, the world of heroic objects, Decepticons, what included, and it's tech specs and authentic Transformers. He even has a little cutout for the old robot points thing, I think. And yeah, you got the tech specs for, of course, Blaster, and his bio right there in multiple languages, and you have it for Steeljaw as well. And there you go. Pause the video and read those on your own thing. And there you go. And also you package it in robot mode. And he's got the window and everything. And there you go. Well, not robot mode. Tape mode. Tape mode. It also comes with instructions, which you probably are not going to need. You might need them a little bit for Steeljaw, but not really that bad either. But yeah, he's pretty straightforward and simple. But yeah, here it is. Blaster. Blaster and Steeljaw. You guys can see here. Blaster here is a boombox. He's a red and gray blue box with some yellow as well. You got, those fake speakers and everything. Although way in the original toy, this original was it Diaclone? Or was it Microman? It might have been Micro, or Micronauts. There it was. But yeah, there are holes because those are actual speakers. But you got the little fake on-off switch. You got a little fake tuner. You got the eject off play right there. You got some detailing right there. Some detailing there. You got the handle and everything on the back. It's pretty clean. You got, of course, a big old Hasbro and car logos. Output earphone. You got his head just kind of chilling out right there. It's kind of obvious there's a head there. On the bottom, there's not really much of anything. But yeah, it's kind of a neat little thing. Mine, there's nothing like latching it together. You can see stuff kind of gets, a little out of shape a little easily. But there you go. The handle can't move really at all. And there you go. There's an Autobot symbol with the kind of goldish outline, although mine also, I noticed, is slightly crooked. The tampo's slightly crooked, unfortunately. Also, there's a big old scuff on this part here. I'm not sure if you can see it in the light, but yeah, there's a big old scuff right here. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, overall, looks pretty nice. Steeljaw here is basically a yellow cassette thing. You got yellow cassette, got some striping, got the Autobot symbol, little gray legs, pretending not to be said. Decent amount of detail and all that stuff. There's some detailing on this side, but that's for his line mode. But yeah, here you go. Of course, as always, you press the button down here. You press the eject button, press it down, and then hey, look, that pops open, and then you can just load Steeljaw and close that up. And hey, now he's loaded. And of course, you press that and ready to go, ready to fire out all that stuff. Actually, sure, but I think, yeah. All that stuff ready to fire out and all that. So there you got all that stuff. He does a couple of accessories, which there's no traditional storage. However, I did notice the screw holes in the back can kind of store things. So you got the gun, which I found you could just kind of put in one of the pegs here. And this is stuff for Steeljaw, which I noticed these actually it's not like super, super tight, but hey, it works. You can store stuff away in the back, and there you go. From the front, you can't see anything. So I think that works pretty well, overhaul. So there you go. Nice looking boomboxy thing. It's a G1. I've been wanting to get a G1 Blaster for a bit. I think I reissued them a couple of years ago. I missed it for some reason. I think the pre-order sold out. I couldn't find them in the store, and I just wasn't too bothered about trying to get one. And then this one, sure, let's get this one. This is the more again, they're still doing the more cartoon decos on the original G1 toys. But a couple comparisons real quick, just for the sake of it. Here's Legacy Blaster, or Legacy Kingdom Blaster. That's the Kingdom one, but yeah, I'm going to show also real quick. It's not the same thing, because every single one of my blasters I have has a different tape buddy. There's Steeljaw, and here's, was it eject? I think it's eject, yeah. Just to give you an idea. There's a bit of a size difference between the two, because, yeah, different thing, but yeah. same basic thing, but this one's a little more complicated. There you go on that. And just to show you just how big G1 Blaster is, I knew he was big, but kind of wasn't prepared for the fact he's actually quite large. Here's the Deformation Space Blaster, which I got recently, and they're almost the same size. He's heavier and more and thicker and everything, but yeah, they're almost the same size. And here's the ram horn that came with him as well. Just again, the G1 tapes and the Masterpiece tapes kind of are almost the same size. This one's a little thicker, but yeah. Yeah, theoretically, yeah, because that's the whole thing is here. You can put the G1 tape in there. I would not recommend trying to put this any deformation space. Yeah, don't put this tape in the G1 guy. He will not fit very well, and you're gonna regret it. So yeah, yeah, that's just to give you an idea of the master. It's the same size as Masterpiece. You can actually get a G1 Blaster and kind of have him as a stand-in Masterpiece of sorts. Just don't look too closely. And of course, I had to do this one. I'm not getting the new Soundwave because, well, I'm kind of happy with this one. Warts and all. That's an original G1 Soundwave. That is an original. Like I said before, that's the original. This Ravage is reissue though, but yeah, you gotta buy that one because it's pretty similar to Steeljaw. But you can see the size difference because one's a micro cassette recorder, one's kind of supposed to be a boombox. And just so you know, in case you weren't aware, the tapes are somewhat cross compatible with each other. Although Steeljaw here is a little big, but he can fit, and yeah, Ravage here can fit inside. Yeah, they're cross compatible. Although there's a little bit of a clearance issue with Steeljaw here as it stands. But yeah, there you go. Yep, there's that. So there you go. That's the alt mode. So let's go ahead and get into robot mode. First, I'm going to take all these accessories and put them off to the side. So let's do Blaster first. So first thing is you want to take this piece and slide it to the side and then get those separated. And then take this and extend these out and bring them down like so. Bring those down and then go ahead and open up these little flaps to become the feet, and these just kind of latch into the side of the legs like so. And now he's really tall. He's suddenly very tall, and I'm gonna raise this up. That's not that much. Yeah, he's just suddenly really tall. You take these, extend these out, and rotate them outward like this, and then you extend the arms down like so. And then you use these sliders to slide the fists out, and then you rotate the fists 90 degrees, and then you slide the shoulders back in like that. And then back here, you take the head and bring it up and rotate it around 180. And this right here these can slide in to help slim them down. And you're done. That's Blaster's transformation, and it's very simple, and I am totally okay with that, personally. There's that. But put them off the background right here because we're going to look at Steeljaw now. And Steeljaw is pretty straightforward as well. The instructions are kind of weird, but I found that the easiest way to do things is just kind of move that up first and get the paws out of the way so you can get the head out, because it doesn't work very well. Hell, you just pull the head out. It doesn't work. I can't get my fingers in there. But yeah, you take that and do that, and then you go ahead and slide these apart like that, and you start bringing these forelegs down a little bit. One's going to kind of lift up, in at least the way I pose it. Bring those out, and then you bring the tail back, and then bring these rear legs down, and pose those as you need to. And then this right here just kind of it keeps it slid back, and there you go. You got Steeljaw mostly in his lion mode. I think it's a lion. I'm pretty sure it's a lion. That's implied to be a lion. It's not a lion. It's a weird lion. Maybe it's a liger. And of course, you got to take these bits in right here, and those just plug in right there, and right here as well. And now he's got his bits right there. And he can stand like that on 3 feet, hopefully. Oh, I did those backwards. This helps if you do it. It's kind of like that. And there he can stand like that. And that's the two of them. And they are now they're transformed. And they're in robot mode. And yep, it's a G1 blaster. They, the face is not quite the same as he was in the cartoon, but they painted it to be somewhat similar, I guess. Again, still got the Autobot logo. It's really not the same stuff you got going on. You got the speaker shins and all that stuff. You get little bits of red, peeking out now that the feet are folded out. And yeah, he's very lightweight. Again, the very original toy had electronics in it, which would weigh him down. The thing about the knees is, like, every single picture I've seen with the knees has the little slider joints exposed, but you can also collapse those, and I don't know, maybe that looks better for some people. He makes them a little bit shorter, but I think a lot of people might think that looks better. I'm, curious about that, but regardless, that's a thing you can do. And there you go. Not a whole lot you can do because he's a G1 toy, but he does have a gun, which, put in either hand. Holds it just fine. And there you go. Steeljaw, yeah, it looks like a lion. You can see it looks like a lion. Very, there's actually a bit of gold paint for the eyes on the lion. It's hard to see. And yeah, he's got the whole thing. You can pose, the legs can move forward and back, and that's getting posability. The legs can move forward and back, and there's a kind of a knee joint of sorts, and there's a joint to the foot, but really kind of limited just because he's kind of have to stand, you have to make sure he balances because, like, yeah, he's super thin, and, his tail can also go up and down. I guess his head can go up and down a little bit too, but, for the most part, it's like, it's a case of you got to set him down and, balance him and everything, and there you go. You just got to balance him. Balance him on pretty much 3 legs, because weirdly enough, you can put the 4th leg down, but then that's the only way to get it. Like to separate them and make them make it clear he's got 4 legs is having one in the air. And as for blaster and posability, well, he's got a little bit, but not a whole lot, because of the way he transforms. His head can look left and right. He can look up a bit. You can't really look down. Look up, it's left and right. You get shoulders can do a full 360, and his wrists can swivel, and his hips. His elbow. I'm not sure if this is stressing anything, but you can also kind of get the arms a little outward. I guess you can also rotate, you can kind of rotate, slide them out and rotate them a bit outward, although I'm not sure that's helpful at all, but also the legs can go do the splits, and that's it. I guess his legs can press, and his toes can go up. So yeah, you got posability, but not really a whole lot. It's G1. It is what it is. So a lot of the posability is incidental of, well, hey, yeah, a lot of the posability is just incidental of, well, that's how he transforms, so that's where the posability is. So yeah, some quick comparisons again. Yeah, here's the Kingdom Legacy blaster and eject. Who doesn't want to stand all of a sudden? Yeah, you can see there's quite the size difference, but posability, and it's some more complicated transformation. And of course, again, because he's so massive, just to give you an idea of the whole masterpiece thing, here's the deformation space. He's actually taller than deformation spaces. And there's a ram horn. There you go on that front. There's that. And like I said before, I'm not getting the new Soundwave, the new reissue Soundwave, because I'm happy with, this one. So yeah, there's that comparison. Stand up. You just stand up nicer. His joints are getting all creaky. Also, here's Ravage. It's because he's the closest to Steeljaw. Get Ravage to stand properly. Please stand, Ravage. I'm begging you. There you go. He's the closest, I guess, thematically to Steeljaw. But yeah, big size difference. And that's the thing. These two are the rivals. It's just funny how much of a size difference they have. There we go. Big size difference there. So there you go. Between the two. So yeah, that's Blaster and Steeljaw reissue 40th anniversary edition. It's cool. It's my first experience with the Blaster. He's kind of lightweight. His plastic is definitely very thin, but apparently that's just how it was because the before was just, packed with electronics and whatnot. He's pretty neat. If you already have a G1 blaster, I don't think there's anything really here for you unless you just really like the new more cartoon accurate deco. But like, if that's not really a big priority for you, there's nothing really here for you. If this is your chance to get a blaster and you kind of are interested, go for it. But again, he's really simple, but he's also really big. Again, he can kind of almost be a stand-in on a masterpiece shelf. He can almost stand in there just because he's that big. Yeah, he's very simple, but he's big, so that's the thing. It's G1, so you know simplicity is just kind of par for the course. He costs $40, which it's not bad. Again, he's big enough that the $40 thing is not too much of a problem, really. Also forgot to recompress that leg in after I did the thing, but yeah, he's pretty good. Just again, he's a G1 figure, so expect know what that means. He's not going to be super amazing. He also is kind of weird. I forgot to mention this. His ability to stand is kind of weird. He sometimes likes on some surfaces he'll kind of wobble a bit. He's not too bad on this one, but some surfaces I've noticed he does likes to wobble a little bit. So just be wary of that, just because of the way he is. So yeah, again G1, all for warts and all, just with the new paint job. May appeal to you, may not. I'm not sure if they're going to do the rest of his cassettes. It'd be kind of cool. I don't have any of the other cassettes, so who knows. So there you go. I guess you can have them as a budget masterpiece as well. So, but just because of sheer size. But just don't let anyone look too close and go, wait a minute, that's not a masterpiece. But he's pretty neat. I've been kind of wanting one, and now I got to scratch the itch, and he's pretty neat. But just yeah, if G1 doesn't impress you, you're not going to be impressed by this guy. So there you go. I hope you found this informative and entertaining. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my social medias down in the description and at the end of the video. Check out my Coffee and my Patreon. And I shall see you next time with another video review.